Hey everyone. We're back in Santa Fe, as you can see. Yeah, the backdrop of my video post is about to change a week from Friday. I can't believe it. But I can believe it actually. I had a really interesting experience today as so I came back from Albuquerque and I was down there for a while. I went down on Sunday, I guess. Came back, it's Wednesday. And so I got back today with Annalise, and as I walked in the house, I had her with me, and I walked in, and I had this interesting feeling like I was walking into our past life, which that's, in a way that's very poetic and fitting and sort of makes a lot of sense because we just closed on our new house and I had spent some time. I had an hour this morning. I just ended up kind of killing an hour with Annalise, just like lying around and hanging out in her playroom. The people left her some toys, which was super sweet. And then coming back into this house, all of a sudden memories came back and the time came back, and it was a really interesting feeling because it's clear something's shifting, something's moving. And more than anything, it feels like the center of gravity. It feels like this weird, like there's a movement, there's a location, a locatedness about the new place that's just tangible. It's or palpable. I can feel it. I'm sort of surprised by that. I would not have known that that's how I would feel. Now, yeah, I think one thing that's also been coming through today is there's a way in which, like, there's a fair amount. I've felt tired and I've felt emotional over the last couple days. I've felt not like volatile necessarily, but I've felt like things impact me. I'm absorbing a lot, and just kind of sensitive, I guess. And like that, I've definitely had waves of this before. I'm familiar with that feeling of like a wave of whatever kind of blowing through. And Katie and I are doing this in just our way, the way we do everything, which is by the seat of our pants. We have MacGyver meetings right now. She's taking on her new job. I'm still in mid-business launch mode. I'm sort of building out the back-end programs now for my piano teaching business. I have a couple people, one woman, fantastic student, signed up today. Got a couple other people kind of on deck to sign up. There's just a lot of movement happening. And I feel like I don't know when we're going to move. I don't know when we're going to pack. I have no idea. I'm supposed to do a master class next week. I'm supposed to play on a master class next week. That means I need to practice. So there's definitely a by the seat of our pantsness to this. And I think that's beautiful, and that's so satisfying and so inspiring. It's so joy inspiring in a lot of ways. And also a little bit daunting. It's a little bit daunting. But there's a kind of there's also a kind of ease to it. There's a weird, like a weird ease to it. A weird like, oh yeah, this is just what it is, you know? It's also a way in which money is coming back. I think buying a house will make you think about money, and doing work on a house makes you think about money. And so there's a kind of, and money is it's something that Katie and I have gotten much more grounded with and centered with. Our lives have gotten much more financially kind of feet on the ground over the last year, for sure. Especially with her about to take this new job. There's all kinds of stuff happening there, and I think I'm feeling that too. I'm feeling like, oh, interesting, like there's a way in which this move also feels like a financial step for us in a kind of indeterminate way, an as yet indeterminate way. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell that I'm just kind of letting things come up as I do this post. But I think I'm properly located in transition. I'm in limbo. I'm in flux. And so even what I'm saying is not quite determinate. It's like I'm speaking in a way that is very much in flux. And I guess that's just good to be aware of. And maybe I won't make this one of my 12-minute posts. But that's the name of the game today. That's the kind of like, that's where I am, is in a space of like, whoa, I walked into my house I've lived in for 5 years and felt like I no longer lived there. And there's no furniture in the new house. What does all this mean? There's quite a bit going on. And I think I might need a week off. I might need to tell my students that I need 1 week to get this taken care of. Yeah. All right, people. I love you. Thanks for being in my life. Thanks for sitting through this post with me. I look forward to the next couple days, the next week, transitioning out of this house into the new one and launching the new life. Yeah. There's gonna be some emotion in this as we let go here. Love you all. See you very soon.